Namaste and welcome to Movement and Mindfulness. We'll begin in a seated position. You can place your hips, the edge of your hips, onto a folded blanket in order to elevate your hips a little more. This will allow your back to become a little straighter. Let's place our hands on our laps, either with your palms down or up, or you can place your palms in Anjali Mudra in prayer right in front of your chest in your heart space. And then close your eyes and let's focus on our breath. As you inhale in and exhale out, and open your mouth, part your lips as you exhale out the breath, that stale air, very deep within your lungs. And then inhaling fresh new oxygen. Feel your body on the ground. Feel your connection to the earth. Feel a beautiful golden light at the base of your spine as it climbs all the way up through your spine, through all of your energy centers or chakras. Slowly making its way up through the throat chakra, the third eye chakra, and out through the crown. And set an intention for your practice. Maybe the intention is to be more mindful throughout the day, more calm or peaceful, or maybe the intention is for someone else in your life. Now let's take a deep inhale in together. Open up your mouth, sigh it out. One more time, inhale in, open up, sigh it out. We call that a cleansing breath. And slowly open your eyes. Inhale, bring your arms to the side, and then slowly raise your palms up to the sky. Face the palms down, and draw the energy, draw that chi down towards the heart space, and then draw that energy out as well. So we're getting rid of chi, we're moving chi, we're eliminating the energy we no longer need, and then inhale, rise up. Gather fresh new chi from the sky down to your heart space. Exhale it out. Inhale and exhale. One more time this way. Inhale up and exhale. Come all the way down to the earth and then gather fresh new chi from the ground as if you're actually picking up that energy. And then let's bring it through our chakras, our energy centers, and turn it up to the sky and release it down. Draw our arms to the side, bend your right elbow, place it onto your shoulder, and then lower your left ear towards your left arm. So I'll be mirroring you right now. And if you're doing the opposite arm, that's fine too. Inhale back to center, switch arms, lower the ear to your right shoulder. Inhale back to center. And the opposite side again. Come back to center, to a neutral position. And lower your chin down towards your chest to stretch the back of the neck. And turn your head to your right armpit. Back to center, and then the other armpit. And then back to center again, and slowly lift your head. Great. Let's do some circles with our shoulders. Nice big circles, drawing the shoulders up towards our ears and back as we squeeze the shoulder blades together, then down and forward. So exaggerated and mindful movements. You want to feel even all the crunchiness that may be occurring anywhere in your shoulders or in your back, any discomfort, but just bringing the intention here of stretching out the upper middle back. And then go in the opposite direction. So sitting at a desk all day, being on your phone, creates that protraction. The shoulders are drawn inward. We want to open this space. To neutral. Draw your arms behind you, clasp your hands if you can, and open up the front body. Maybe gaze up a little bit, opening up the throat chakra, place where we speak our truth with kindness, and gentleness, and compassion. And then exhale, round out, bring your arms in front, clasp your hands in front. Draw the fingers towards the front of the room, rounding out the spine. Opening up again, bringing the arms behind you, opening up the front body, squeezing the shoulder blades together. And then drawing your arms in front, rounding out the shoulders. And coming back to neutral seated. We're going to do some twists. We're going to do a different twist without our legs crossed. So we're not going to be in seated. We're just going to extend our right leg out in front. And then your opposite leg can either be, the foot can be flat on the floor on the inside of that thigh. You can draw it on the, bring it over to the opposite side of the extended leg. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist towards that bent leg. You can either bring your elbow around the knee to hold it, or your elbow on the opposite side of that front leg. I like to just hold it and hug it. And then lengthening your spine on the inhale, twisting on your exhale, holding here for a few breaths. Gaze can be slightly behind you or over your shoulder behind you. And let's release the twist, come out in front and switch legs. Inhale, reach your arms up, and exhale, twist towards the left side. Hand that's behind you, pressing it down into the earth or into the mat, allows you to lift your body, your spine, and then using the front arm, hugging your leg tighter or pressing the elbow against that leg allows you to twist more. Don't forget to breathe. Releasing that twist out in front. We're going to come onto our hands and knees. So bring your knees behind you. If you have sensitive knees, you can bring a blanket underneath them. That always helps. Place your knees on the blanket and bring them underneath your hips, your hands out in front, your wrist underneath your shoulders, and we'll bring in here some cat-cow movements. So keeping your elbows or your arms nice and strong without flaring them out at all. We're going to inhale and lift our head and lift our hips. It creates a curvature of the spine, of the lower lumbar. And then exhale, draw everything in, your chin to your chest, your pelvis in, and then round out the spine by pressing into the mat. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale, exhale. And then bring your toes together, bring your knees wide, draw your hips back toward your heels. Outstretch your arms in front. Draw your forehead down to the mat. And come to a child's pose. Child's pose is great for stretching out the shoulders, the mid-back, the hips, the lower back, the front of the feet, the ankles. Take 2 more complete breaths. That's an inhale and exhale. And then come back to tabletop. Draw your knees underneath your hips. We're going to do some more work on the mat while in this tabletop. So we're going to extend the right leg back. Draw the toes facing the earth towards the mat. Bend the knee and start doing pulses with your leg. So your foot is extending up towards the ceiling or the sky. Do about 10 pulses here. So we're just firing up the hips, the glutes, the hamstrings, the hip flexors, which are right in front of the thigh. Do about 4 more. And then lower that knee down. And we'll do the same with the opposite. Extend the left foot out, point the toes down, bend the knee, and then start your pulses. So do about 10 of these here. And then lower that down. We're going to extend our right leg back. Keep it extended. Toes are pointing down. And then start to bring your left hand toward your heart space. And lift that heart space up. So you're pressing into the mat with the right hand. And then draw your left hand out. So we're balancing here. Your gaze can be down at the mat to find a place that is not moving to help you with the balance. And then start to bring your hand down onto the mat, your right knee onto the mat as well. And we'll do this on the opposite side. Extend your left leg out, point the toes down, right hand toward your heart space to lift and lengthen, and then draw that hand out, fingertips are facing forward, and find your gaze, your drishti, and breathe. Lower your hand down, lower your knee down. Good. I'm going to remove my blanket. I'm going to come up to a downward dog from here. Tuck your toes and start to draw your knees out. Now, keeping your arms straight, your fingertips are spread out. Press into the mat with the finger pads, specifically or mainly on the thumb and the forefinger. Okay. Nice strong fingers, nice strong arms. Oops, sorry, there's a little beat. There you go. And then we're going to bring our knees up just a bit, maybe about 6 inches off the mat. And when you're here, draw your chest towards your knees. And then slowly straighten out your legs as much as you can. You don't have to straighten them up, straighten them the whole way, but you can invite pedaling movement. Just some gentle pedaling here to stretch the backs of the legs. Maybe some even deep pedaling to engage the glutes. And we're going to come to stillness for a moment and just check in to see how you're feeling. Focus on your breath for a moment. Take a deep inhale. Exhale out through the mouth. And then we're going to look up in between our hands. We're going to come onto our toes and start to take steps up towards our hands. And maybe even walk our hands back towards our feet. And that always helps. This can be a little challenging for people, but there's no competition and no comparison. Just get to where your hands are as best as you can. We'll stay in this forward fold for just a moment, keeping your knees bent, allowing your chest to rest on your thighs. Allow your head to hang heavy. And then let's place our hands onto our shins and lengthen our spine. So we're coming up to a half lift here. We're lengthening the spine. Draw the shoulder blades back. Exhale, release down and fold into Uttanasana, forward fold. And then inhale, half lift again. Exhale, Uttanasana. And then turn your palms out. Bring your body all the way up, using your abdominal strength, your back strength. Lift and lengthen. Draw your arms out. Squeeze the shoulder blades as you bring your hands up. Baby palms touch. And then bring your hands to your heart. Bring your hands to your side, shoulder blades towards each other, opening up the front body, the heart space. Palms are facing forward, and this is mountain pose. Feel your feet firmly rooted into the ground. Lift the kneecaps, so you're creating engagement in the thighs. From here, we're going to inhale, reach up. And then exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale for that half lift again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Do a couple of half sun salutations. Palms touch. Inhale, fold forward. So we're going to do a breath and a movement. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, turn your palms out and rise. We're going to do two more like this. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. And then exhale again to our last round. Inhale up. Exhale. Fold. Inhale, rise. Hands by your side and mountain pose. From here, we're going to step our, mine is my right foot, yours could be your left. I'm going to try, not going to mirror you so I can face the camera. We're going to come into Warrior Two. So the back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. And you're pressing the outside of that foot into the mat. Kind of like anchoring it in there. Your front knee is bent over your ankle, so it's positioned over your ankle. You can widen your stance or shorten your stance as much as you feel comfortable. So the knee is over the ankle, but it's drawing towards the middle toe. The torso's nice and long. And then we're going to draw our shoulder blades back together and exhale our arms out. And then we're going to turn and rotate our head towards the front hand and gaze towards our middle finger or towards our fingers. Sometimes I like to draw my body back a little bit towards the back hand, right, so that I'm not folding forward, and I'm drawing back. So I am stationed right in the middle. Crown is pointing towards the sky, and we breathe here in Warrior Two. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Now we're going to turn our palms up, straighten out that front leg, and bring our palms up to the sky. Exhale, we're going to lower our palms facing the earth, as we did with our breath work earlier. And then when we get to our heart space, we're going to exhale out and start to rebend that front leg. So a little flow here, a little Qi Warrior Two flow. Inhale up, palms down, exhale, Warrior Two. You can gaze down at your fingers as you do this. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten out the front leg. Turn the toes towards the front. And we'll do this on the other side. So I've turned my back toes, now are my front toes. The back, my other leg is parallel to the back of the mat, pressing it along the outer edge of the foot into the mat, bending the front leg over the ankle towards the middle toe. Torso's nice and long. Squeeze shoulder blades. Gaze out at fingertips. It's very sunny here, so I may be squinting. Inhale, turn palms up. Inhale up towards the sky, straightening out that front leg. Exhale. Draw the energy down towards your heart. Press out. Inhale up. Exhale. Feel that Qi, that energy as you move it around you. So Qi is around you and within you. So there's really no you or the energy. It's all one. One more time. Turn the toes to face the front, hands at your waist. Draw the heels in towards each other. Start to bend the knees. We're going to come into Goddess Squat. Back's nice and straight or long. There. And then we're going to start to bring our right shoulder in towards the middle for a twist. So you're going to bring the right shoulder in. It's my right shoulder, so I'm not mirroring you at the moment. And your left shoulder behind you. Come to center. And do it on the opposite side. One more time, each side. From here, start to stand, straighten out the feet, point the toes forward. We're going to inhale, reach up. And then exhale, draw the arms and the hands in front and bend forward. So we're doing this wide leg forward fold, but we're going to draw the arms behind us and as far back and up as you can. And this is called drinking bird. I like to widen my fingertips behind me as if they're like feathers. And inhale, draw your arms forward as you bend your knees and come into rocking horse. Inhale, start to stand, then fold forward as you exhale. Then bring your arms up again into drinking bird. Inhale forward, rocking horse. We'll do that one more time. Come down into drinking bird. And then rocking horse. And then slowly stand. I'm going to do one last thing. We call this a figure 8. It's more of a Qigong movement. We're going to bring our hands in front in prayer. I'm going to slowly start to serpentine the hands side to side. And as we do that, our body, our legs, our hips, our waist, everything starts to move. It's like a slithering snake. So moving it from side to side, maybe start more towards the center in small, slithering figure 8 moves. And then making the moves just a little bigger, creating more of a side bend, more of a twist in the body. This really feels good. It wakens up the spine. It's a great one to do in the morning. Maybe dive down. Like a little dance. What I love about the Qigong style of movement. It's like a dance. And then we're going to draw our palms into figure 8s all the way to the sky. And then exhale, bring our hands down, maybe grazing our thumbs by our third eye, and then down towards our heart. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful day. And just move through your day with kindness and compassion for yourself and for others. And have a life